Hi, so this is just a very brief overview of the app, that the demo app we've built so far. So you have the main home page here. So this has just been taken, the same design as your website. You have navigation, which you can place anywhere down the left-hand side, right-hand side, or at the top. And we can change all of the design. So these can be squares or circles or different colors and so forth. So you have the main navigation here, and then you have a more button, which takes you to further tabs and pages. Very briefly, you've got contact, timetable, rewards, events. Then you've got all the social media, and you can put any pages in here, very much like a website. So policies, postures, any news, galleries and pictures. So if I'll give you a quick example. So contact. This is a very nice, simple design that pinpoints exactly where you are. So call us would enable the customers to simply call the studio directly from within the app. The advantages are it would save them having to Google search the studio website address, then having to, once loaded the website, go and look for the phone number, then copy and paste the phone number into their phone itself, and then call. They just hit the one button, that's it. The website would take them straight to your website. So then they can check anything that you might have got going on here, which is great. And I know your website is mobile friendly, as you can see on here. The one thing that you will see on this mobile friendly website is if you go to book a class, so if you go to book a class, this is the screen that you will be presented with, which is not very user friendly. On a phone you actually can't read it, and it's impossible to sign up and book properly. Hence why an app is slightly different, and I'll give you the example of what this would look like on an app. So the whole concept to the app is to make this process a lot quicker and easier for customers. It's not just about having some pretty pictures, but it's actually the functionality to be able to, someone on the go, be able to book a class, and then check what classes they've actually booked into, receive reminders, get updates from yourselves via messages that gets into their phone. And there's no better way than receiving anything than a message directly in the palm of their hands. Newsletters, as we all know, people very rarely read, so it's a much better way to do things. Rewards come in 3 different ways on mobile apps. One is a QPS, a QR code. So you'd scan one of those square QR coupons. You can do whatever you like here. So you can use the cafe, you can have buy 5 drinks, get the 6 free. You can do it for sessions, really to help. What we are doing for a couple of other studios in the city right now who have cafes like yours, they do a lot of juicing, and what they are doing is letting people pre-order juices. So they will just get an email from their customers. They can make up the juices whilst the class is going on, so that it's all ready for customers to take as they go, instead of having lots of queues. So they increase their revenue whilst making it easier for customers again. Events would be anything that's not really as a class, but you could put anything on here really, particular events or workshops. More is any page that you want, you could actually put on here. So the loyalties, this is the like the stamp like Cafe Nero. So I'll show you an example. You literally go, I've just put this really simply right now, 111. So you'd stamp it, and when you get up to, when you've got 10, the 11th one you get free. But you can do that as QR coupons or as GPS as the 3rd way. So like Foursquare and Facebook, you can check in when you're there, and then you can entice people to share that on social media. Hence you get more social media engagement. Social media here, you've got all your Twitter, your website, so all the stuff's right on here as well. So it's a nice little feature. Messages on here, this is push notifications. So if you wanted to send a message to everybody, you can do so really easily. You can also link that up to Facebook and Twitter. Let's say you've got a new class or there's a new event, let everybody know. We are integrating reminders, so to go out as and when. So it could be 3 hours before a class, quick message goes out to somebody automatically. Don't forget, looking forward to see you at the class later on. kind of message. So that gives you a brief overview. Give me, as I say, there's a bunch of features. I'm not going to go through all of them, but if you're keen, we can go a little bit more into detail, and I can show you what other features we can do.